Is there any age restrictions of, say, moving here or getting insurance? If you like, say, 67?
No age no restrictions. There are people bringing parents over here and again finding out the cost of healthcare after the event. And as I'm sitting here, I think of a lovely Scottish couple who brought their parents over here. Their father of the wife had some heart issue, and they were trying to get health insurance for it. It was easy at that point. It was $40,000. And they're like, we need to scale down the network, what hospitals they can go to. And then he had an incident and they realised he can't stay here.
So he can't stay. So he ended up,
the whole vision of moving here with parents lasted about a year.
So
because of the cost of healthcare and insurance.
So in the end, I have my parents there in Germany. My father, he's retired now since a couple of years, but he has also some issues. So he wouldn't also move to another country or go somewhere because he has this hospital system and he can just go to the hospital every 2-3 days for something and to get checkups. So we think that would not happen here. You don't help.
It's not here to the extent as not the infrastructure. I actually don't know of any nursing home here. The Nationals concept is much more of families, larger families, and looking after parents and bringing the parents in.
But don't you think the quality of the hospitals is very good in the doctors? Because even my dad now in Germany, he went in hospital, he had to go back in hospital, and they then found out they didn't even check him properly. He had broken ribs, broken arm, and then the doctor didn't say anything then. Why didn't they see before?
That was in Germany, Chris.
Just now in the end,
Yeah.
So then he was shocked the first time he said, was shocked of the German hospital system doctors. He never had that experience.
Which used to be
renowned. Maybe, exactly. Yeah. But it's changed as well. That's why I'm saying when you hear people, I talked to like a few people from moving here, and they said, well, the system is pretty good from the doctors. So what's your feedback on this?
I think it's very much anecdotal evidence. I mean, the amount of people that say a particular hospital is, I want that in the network. I've heard it's good. So they're buying and they're taking situations where just because somebody told them, it's the human brain. The reality isn't from speaking to doctors. So I'm not medically qualified. I just speak to a lot of...
You believe, you have to believe, huh?
You have to believe that white coat syndrome, but there are definitely hospitals and clinics with good, trusted doctors that follow guidelines, and there are, as in any business, any field, there are the rogue ones that follow the money. And when you've got an insurance model where some of these doctors are paid on revenue share of what they bring in, human nature might be that might affect what they suggest for their patients, without going too in-depth into that. So you've got to find, I certainly always tell people, my view is find a general practitioner or a GP that you can trust. And also there are quite a lot of models for insurance, be that individual or in company schemes, that can provide telehealth or video health, where people can phone either on the mobile, on desktop or whatever, or a mobile or a phone, and speak to doctors that are available, all the time, 24/7, that are not normally targeted to get more out of you. And statistically, about 80% of those outpatient visits, and I'll explain that in a second because people don't know the difference, can be dealt with over the phone.